Afternoon baseball on MLB Network, and a great look there at Rogers Center in Toronto. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Marcus Stroman is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
And now is John Jay. He will lead this one off today.
John Jay.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and he misses it.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Jose Abreu.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jose Abreu. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He comes in as a .316 hitter. He also has one home run. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. The second for one. On to Smoke in time for an inning-ending double play. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. A 0 in the White Sox half of the first. Blue Jays coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Carlos Rodon will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully, he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Stepping in now, number 13,
as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field.
There to take it is Jay, and he's got it for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
Smoke, a 32-year-old veteran. He was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Here's Kendrys Morales. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. From the stretch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them home. Hernandez isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate.
And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in. And then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Engel is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, this ends up being a sac fly, but you've got to love the effort out there. Sacrificed his body to make that catch, and I'll tell you, that didn't feel good. Probably saved extra bases by making that play.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hawker going back on it at the track. Now this will rattle up against the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis fouled off. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Throw won't get him.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives into frustrating for a pitcher.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Fouled away. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1 on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Galvis ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He comes across to score as they extend the lead to 5-zip.
It's only the first inning, so you hate to say this, but this thing might already be over. Down 5 in the first. They've got to get the car back onto the road, even if the wheels are a little loose and wobbly.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So, boy, that ERA is going to take a bit of a tumble here as he gets cuffed around pretty good and winds up not being able to survive the first. Jansen hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was a 16th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. Second inning coming up from Toronto. The Jays are out in front, 5-0. Here's Yonder Alonso, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
In there, 0-1.
So many things run through a pitcher's mind in this situation when your offense gives you a big lead. You know you got to pot commit and get aggressive with that fastball. You got a smile on your face because you have the lead, but you want to continue to attack and try and stay in this game as long as possible.
But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
That is big.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and into bat next the catcher Wellington Castillo, and this is taken outside for ball 1. Well hit to right, but foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
So here's Daniel Palka now. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Back to the top of the order now. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gap.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
One out, nobody on. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Engel is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 8.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the switch-hitting power bat of Kendrys Morales. First pitch on its way. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Swing, and he pops him up, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Pilar. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's 1 away now. Standing in, Yolmer Sanchez. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's 0 for 9. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out. So coming to the plate, Adam Engel. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the box now, Rendell Grichuk. He hit a sac fly earlier. First offering on its way. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And it's gone as they add still another. Rendell Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
The center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
In now, Kevin Pillar.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
And that's in there. Base hit.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This pitch is popped up. Sanchez is there, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Brandon Drury. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Engel on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Into the box, Danny Jansen. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Now the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch. Sliced hard on the ground. Sanchez is there. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Jays add 1 more on the solo home run. We're through 3. At the plate, John Jay. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hernandez is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
That's just a great effort from him out there. Good hustle to make the reaching grab, and then the barrel roll for style points. I'll give him a 10.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Drury is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. The windup and the 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ready once again, number 13. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
First offering on its way. Line drive to left. Polka has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The batter, the first baseman, Justin Smoak.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoak. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Alonso ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now
digging in once again, Henry's Morales. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Morales.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a huge swing by Morales, and it's out to deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead it 6-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the White Sox.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yonder Alonso. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next to the White Sox.
A look at our line score here through the first 4. And as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. 1 away, and here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Castillo makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Stepping into the box, Daniel Polka. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Yeah, he was on cruise control for a while, posting a lot of zeros, but after he gives up that triple, he's going to need to put some work in if he's going to get out of this inning unscathed.
The 0-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Through the hitter's timing.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Don't touch that. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Rendell Grichuk. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Rendell.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard. But this is a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jay is in his tracks now. 1 gone. Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. He's set. Here it comes. Hard liner to center field. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
The second baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. Engel is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the Jays. But they're on top by a count of 6-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Yolmer Sanchez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The center fielder, Adam.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox.
High pop-up. Smoke has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So striding forward now, John Jay. He flew out in his last at-bat. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. This is pulled into right. Richard is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Ian Hamilton gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo homer for Brandon Drury as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Now batting, number 9.
Up next is Danny Jansen. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Gone.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar.
Standing in now, Teoscar Hernandez, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Engel going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Well, that was certainly a tough play, and worth taking another look with Showtrack. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet.